y'all, so it's Chef Shaun Doty from Chick-a-Biddy, and I'm making one of my favorite recipes, classic matzo ball soup. Everybody loves it, homemade chicken broth, and everything from scratch. So here you go. You take matzo meal that I've crushed up in a Roboku. Okay, this is 3/4 of a cup. Put it in the bowl. Okay, this is smoltz, which is when you roast a whole chicken and the fat comes away from that, you can collect it, and that's what you put into the matzo meal. All right, so we're gonna put the smoltz in just like this. Salt. Eggs. That happens. Just add it to the crunch. Yep. All right. Oh, come on in. It's my son Dante. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of club soda to this recipe. All right. And then a little bit of fresh chopped dill, stems and all. It all tastes good. Just rough chop this. And this will be about, I don't know, a teaspoon of chopped dill. Just rough chopped. All right. Put this in. Mix it together. Crush up the yolks. Give it a good stir. All right, the matzo meal is very dry. All right, so what we're gonna let this sit for a bit, and the matzo meal is going to absorb the liquid, and we're going to form them into matzo balls. I have what's called mirepoix, and I'm going to add it to my chicken broth. So, like I said, during these times, you buy a whole chicken, you buy a whole turkey, whatever, you get to use everything. So in this case, we use everything from the fat to cooking the bones in the broth. So this broth I cooked overnight with what we call mirepoix, which is onions, carrots, and celery. I strained it. And I'm going to go and add more vegetables now, this time nicely chopped because they're going to be the garnish for the soup. So about a 1/2 cup of carrots, about 1/3 cup of celery, and you're going to add that to 2 quarts of chicken broth. Of course, homemade's best, but you can buy unsalted chicken broth and then season it to your own taste. All right, so here's about 1 cup of chopped chicken. I'm going to add this in here too. Just like that. We're going to let that simmer for about 45 minutes and put it on the side. And that's going to be the broth for the matzo ball soup. The matzo ball mix has been chilling and has set for about 2 hours. You can see it's very firm, which is desirable. Some simmering water. I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt to that. Okay, now we're going to make some matzo balls. So this is just a little bit of water. I'll wet my hands and portion the matzo balls. Roll them around a little bit. Don't pack them too hard. Just make a nice shape and pop them in the boiling water, or the simmering water. Okay, and repeat. Okay. Voila. You want to try to make them reasonably the same size so they cook about the same amount of time.